Hey, my one viewer. Hey, 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 hey. It's warm in the shy, y'all. It's like 54 degrees. It ain't warm, but that's warm to me, considering how cold it had been. Happy Throwback Thursday. What's up, Meadow? I know you was going to be here first. I know. I just saw you send me a message. I didn't read it because I had just clicked on the live. I'll read it when I get off here. I am taking my black to the car wash. Ooh, 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 ooh. This car is so dirty. Oh my God. Hey, Grandma's Corner. How are you, baby? This car is so filthy, y'all. It don't make no sense. It was already dirty. And then when it snowed and they put the salt down on the street, that's the one thing I hate about winter in Chicago. Grandma's Corner, I know you can attest to this. I don't know if you still drive or not. I'm not acting like you are old woman and you don't drive. But if you live in Chicago, you know what I'm talking about. Hey there, my cool friend Bishop 472. How you doing, sweetheart? The salt that they put down on Chicago streets is just utterly freaking fracking ridiculous. It wasn't even that much snow. It was not that much snow. It was crazy. So my car is filthy McNasty. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix that. It's so doggone dirty. So I'm taking y'all to the car wash with me. I'm going to this car wash over by my mom's house. I go to this car wash all the time. It's nasty. Hey, Kai. Love you too. You still drive Grandma's Corner? Yeah. So you know how it is here in the Chi. You know how much salt they put down and how filthy our cars be. Yeah, you going on a car wash trip. A hand car wash trip. And the car wash is not cheap. My son is doing good. He is doing excellent. Thank you for asking. It's just ridiculous, Grandma's Corner, ain't it though? It's just ridiculous. It is, what? Don't come on here asking me to say stuff, because the answer is no. Don't do that, because you're finna get blocked. Meadow, can you do me a favor? Since you're the only moderator here, putting you to work. If they write the number 67, block them. If they write, can you say my name, or can you say this, please hide them. I am not getting ready to deal with that. Don't worry about me being distracted. Worry about what the fuck you doing. Go wash your ass instead of being worried about what I'm doing. I got this. Hey, Bonnie. How you doing? How you feeling, Bonnie? Hey, Carl. From North Korea. Oh, my goodness. How you doing? Go suck a dick. Sorry, y'all. No disrespect. But go suck a dick. But anyway, thank you for hiding now. Hey, from Minnesota. Okay, great. You think you might do what? Go suck a dick? Go right ahead. Have at it. Enjoy. I was just telling Meadow yesterday, I said, you know what? I said, I had just told him yesterday, we were talking on the phone, I said, I have not seen Bonnie. I said, I hope she didn't. Meadow, didn't I just say that to you yesterday? I said, I hope she's doing okay. I said, I don't have no way of contacting her to find out if she's okay. Bonnie, can you do me a favor? And Meadow, can you do this for me? Can you pin my email address? Because I would like to just stay in contact with you through email. I don't know if you have email or not, but if you do have email, I would like to email you and keep up with you. You know what I'm saying? Just to check on you and see how you're doing. But I just mentioned you to Meadow yesterday, and I'm so glad you popped on. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Okay, great. So Meadow is going to pin my email address so that, hey, Break Forever, so that I can keep in touch with you. So if you email me, then I can email you and let me know it's you. Oh, thank you, Carl. Thank you. Tell everyone over in North Korea I love them as well. CeCe sends much love, hugs, and prayers to everyone. What do you live in North Korea or are you in the service? What's your reason for being in North Korea other than you live there? I see you already blocked somebody. Yeah, he put my email in here, and what I will do, I will pin it so it's there. Thank you so much for that compliment, Carrington. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had a good day. I hope you all had a good day as well. Um, so I hope you all had a good day today. Today was Throwback Thursday. You know, we always do a little throwback thing over here on CeCe's Fashion. It's my passion. So you all make sure if you are subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I want to get to 25,000 by January. But if I don't know, I might not. I didn't think I would get to 20,000, but coming on live has helped my channel grow. Thank God. It helps me earn some revenue. It helps my channel grow. Helps me stay in the algorithm of YouTube. It pushes me out to the front of YouTube. So I appreciate all of you all that are mature, that love to engage, love to talk. I really appreciate you all because whew, it's a challenge being on here, baby. It is a challenge, baby. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, y'all. It's a challenge. So, yeah, I'll go back and read some of you all's comments. But I'm glad that you all are doing all right. I'm glad that you all, I hope you all had a good day. I hope. So, yeah, I hope y'all had a good day. But I do enjoy coming live. I don't enjoy BS. I don't enjoy the messiness and the nastiness of people. But you know, we can't control people. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna do what they gonna do. You know, the world is all upside down crazy, and people are getting crazy about a day. Ooh. I don't know if it's what's in the food now. I don't know if more people are eating more processed food and it's doing something to their mental health. I don't know if people need to eat vegetables and drink some water. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Linda in here? Hey, Linda. Yeah, traffic is heavy today. Oh, one more day, y'all. It seemed like the week went back fast to me because we had Tuesday off. So that was a big, big help, you know. Yes, my ear has fully healed. Amen, amen, and amen. Yes, thank you for answering her, Meadow, because, you know, I can't drive and read the comments. But, yeah, my ear has healed. I went to see the ENT doctor Tuesday, the day I was off, Veterans Day. I went to see him, and I thanked him for saving my life because had I got on that plane, I probably wouldn't, you know, he said could have. You know, I don't know where, I don't know if I would even be able to hear, but I have my hearing has been restored 100%. So I am grateful and thankful to God. Whew, I'm thankful to God because when somebody tell you that you got a serious ear infection, that it can go into meningitis, or you could lose your hearing permanently. Whoo, child. But thanks be unto God for his many, many blessings. He is good. He is good. Amen and amen. So, Bonnie, we are praying for you. We are praying and we are leaning on God's everlasting arms. We're leaning into our faith and trust that you will be completely healed. Completely healed. Because we know that God can do anything but what? Fail. And he's a God that he can heal, he can restore. And we just have to keep believing and just have to keep believing that he's going to do what he say he's gonna do. You know, I don't know if I didn't share it here with you all on the live, but I shared it in the video. But one of my good girlfriends died Sunday morning of breast cancer. And she had been she was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2000 I don't know, 2000, I don't know. She didn't live that long. And, you know, she went into remission and it came back with a vengeance. And when it came back, it attacked her lungs. And when it attacked her lungs, it just, you know, she just was sick. Did the chemo, the radiation, you know. I have another girlfriend who has stomach cancer. She has lost so much weight and she's so dark. The chemo has just taken on a whole different color of her skin. She's sick. She's doing better, but she still has to do the chemo. And then I have another girlfriend who I forgot about. She has ovarian cancer and she's doing chemo. And then I have another good friend who I graduated with. He has leukemia and bone cancer, I think. Or I think it's just leukemia. And then I have a best girlfriend. Her sister was just diagnosed with cancer day before yesterday that they think might be leukemia. So you know what? That's why I say this, and I'm going to say it again. Every day that you see another day, you ought to give God some thanks. Every day that you see another day, you ought to give God some thanks. Every day that you're able to get up and take care of yourself without the assistance of somebody else, you ought to give God some thanks. Every day that you get up, whether you got some aches and some pains or not, they are minimal in comparison to what people are really dealing with. You ought to give God some thanks. You may not have all the money. You may not have the biggest house. You may not have the newest car with all the bells and whistles. But if you got your health and your strength, come on here, somebody. Who am I preaching to? If you got your health and your strength, you ought to give God some thanks. Because people try to age shame you about being 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105. But it's young people dying at 55. My girlfriend was 55. She just turned 55, August 18th. And the next day was her daughter's birthday. Their birthdays was a day apart. My other girlfriend got stomach cancer. She's 55. We all graduated from high school together. My other girlfriend, she ain't even 60. I think she's 58. She's the same age as my sister, 58. She has ovarian cancer. And then one of my other good girlfriends, sister died of ovarian cancer just here last month. And she hadn't even turned 50. She hadn't even turned 50 yet. She was married with 2 little children. And she died of ovarian cancer. So I don't care what age you are. I don't care what you got going on in your life. You ought to give God some praise. You ought to give God some thanks. You ought to just shout out to the heavens. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. And I'm not saying that we're more blessed than anybody else because we're not sick. But what I'm saying is we take for granted every day that we get up and we're moving and we're able to do things and do for ourselves and enjoying life. Sometimes you need to just take yourself out to dinner, whether you got the money or not. Sometimes you like seafood, go eat some seafood. If you can prepare it, go buy it and prepare it. Sometimes you ought to go buy them pair of shoes that you want. Sometimes you ought to just buy the purse, buy the belt, go get your hair done, go get your nails done, buy you some makeup. Whatever brings you joy, you ought to do it. Because tomorrow ain't guaranteed. Tomorrow just ain't guaranteed. So when people get on this live, or you got people like Kay McMichael, they want to come and spew hate and all of this, baby girl, I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for you. Go find Jesus and then go find yourself. Because if you know Jesus and you know him, then you will love yourself. Because see, you can't love God and love Jesus and then come for somebody on a YouTube platform and say all the nasty things that you say. And a lot of y'all that get on this live are nasty. You evil. You let the devil use you because you miserable, because you don't have God in your life. And you don't know what to do and you don't know what to say. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what to do and you don't know what to say. You just want to come on and you just want to be evil because you are miserable, because you have no God in your life. And I feel sorry for you that you don't have no God in your life. Because if you had God in your life, you wouldn't have time to be mean and nasty and evil. You wouldn't have time to send me 17 emails with 4 pictures of you trying to tell me that you look better than me. I don't give a care what you look like. God didn't create me to look like you, and he didn't create you to look like me. And ain't nobody on this earth perfect. So you all like to get on here and fat shame. You fat, you old, calling me grandma, calling me auntie. Oh, you look like Rasputius. You just hate yourself so badly. Because you got to look in the mirror and get the reflection back of an evil ass person. And you hate yourself. Ain't got nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with you. Everything. So if you healthy, if you're well, if you able to get out and go to work, if you retired, if you own your own business, if you are an entrepreneur, whatever you are, or whatever you doing in your life that you can do on your own without somebody having to come and wipe your butt, feed you, take care of you, you are blessed. And you ought to give God some thanks and some praise. And I don't know what you believe in. I don't know what your religious affiliation is. But if you believe in what I believe in, and if you serve who I serve, you ought to give God some thanks. Because see, we can all find something to complain about. We can all find reasons to be unhappy and depressed. Because this life is depressing. But we got to remember who's in control. And we got to remember where our help coming from. And it don't come from the next man or this man or that man. But it comes from the man above who has created us all. So I don't get on people's platforms and talk about people. I don't get on people's platforms and try to comfort them and be nasty to them like Kay McMichael was to me, and so many of you all are. Because I'm not going to miss what God have for me trying to be nasty and mean to you. Now, if you nasty and mean to me, you know I know how to give it back. I was on a Facebook thread, an open public Facebook thread. And the subject was, they had showed 3 pictures of Niecy Nash. You all know who Niecy Nash is. Niecy Nash is the actor. I love Niecy Nash. I love her. Beautiful African-American woman. Niecy Nash has been around for a long time. So the post was showing that Niecy Nash had been married 3 times. Her first 2 marriages were to men. Her third marriage, as you all know, if you didn't know or you don't know who she is, you can go look her up. She's married to a woman. So on the thread, people were giving their opinions. You know, some people said this, oh, this, she married to a woman now, this is sick. You know, everybody was saying different things, right? It's a public post. So if it's because it's a public post, you're going to have public responses. And if you don't want public responses, then make the post private. So I said, as y'all know, people get real angry at me when I say something. So I said on the post, I said, I don't care what happened with me, with whatever a man do to me. I said I would never marry a woman. And I'm gonna make you shout. And so I said that. And so people got mad. Not everybody, but there were a few people that were offended. Now, that was a general statement, right? That was a general statement of my opinion. I never said that being gay was wrong. I never said that being gay was sick. I never said that being gay is nasty. I never said that being gay, you going to hell. I never said any of that. I specifically spoke for what I specifically spoke about my choices. Okay? So people got mad. So of course the lesbian women came for me because they were in their feelings. See, let me tell you something. You got to be comfortable in your own skin when you make the decisions that you make for your life. So if you a lesbian, or you a gay man, or you trans, or you bi, or you poly, or whatever these terms are, I can't keep up with all of them. No offense to anybody. You got to be okay with that. You got to be comfortable. So that when somebody come for you or says something, you're not all up in your feelings. So how you gonna get mad at somebody who said that what they would not do? So of course, 2 of the lesbians, one of them, she had the rectum lips. I just don't understand these black lips on women. I'm not understanding the whole rectum lips thing. I don't get that. I really don't get that. But she really did have some rectum lips, for real, for real. So of course she gets on there and she says, oh, Sherelle Cotton, don't nobody want you. Don't nobody want you. I'm glad. I'm so glad that a lesbian don't want me. So I said, okay, and don't nobody want you either. Yes, that's where those images came from. Yes. I said, don't nobody want you either. You know, like, why are you in your feelings about me saying that I would never date or marry a woman? So she didn't come back and say anything, but she said that. Then somebody else, another lesbian, and I mean, these women are butch down. Now, the one who said don't nobody want me, that I said that thank you so much, Denisha, that said that didn't nobody want me. She just shut the hell up because I shut her down. Then there was another one that came on. Oh no, the one who had the rectum lip said, well, sis, she said, sis, stay where you are. We don't want you over here. Listen here, I'm not a carpet muncher. Okay? I don't like women. This is why I was so confused about Kay McMichael sending all them damn photos of her, because I don't like women. And I don't compete with women because I don't have to, because I'm CeCe. I'm CeCe. So I don't have to ever compete with no woman. There's women that are beautiful. I mean, just drop dead gorgeous. But that still don't take away from how I feel about me. I think I'm drop dead goddamn gorgeous too. So I can give women compliments. I can tell a woman, you a bad chick. You a bad diva. I can give a woman a compliment. I can give a woman her due. I'm not jealous of no woman. I'm not jealous of nobody. the fact that people, see, this is the thing. People let other people set them off. You can't let me set you off. You can't let what I say set you off. You can't let me say, oh yeah, if you think you look better than me, then I would love to see what you look like. Why would you fall into the trap of sending me your pictures, not knowing what the hell I'm going to do with them? You understand what I'm saying? Why would you let me set you off for you to respond because you're a lesbian? You shouldn't give a fuck what I say. You shouldn't give a damn what I say. Because you know why? Because it's your life, it's your business, and you living your life the way you want to live your life. You don't need nobody's stamp of approval about your life. I don't pay your bills, ain't paying your bills. So why should you care? Why should you care about what somebody say? And then people on that thread, a lot of people on that thread had even more condescending responses than what I said. So I got like 50, no, I don't want to exaggerate. I got like 42 likes on the comment that I made. So with 42 likes, everybody not offended because it wasn't about nobody specifically. I simply said, I ain't never marrying no woman. I don't give a rat's ass what a man does to me. And I've had my heart broken. So even with me having my heart broken, there is nothing about a woman that makes me attracted to her. I ain't attracted to a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attracted to a lot of men. But I'm damn for sure ain't attracted to no woman in a way that I want to have some type of intimate relationships with her. That's me. That's me. You understand what I'm saying? That's me. That don't mean that that's you or that's anybody else. I don't look at a woman and be like, I wonder what her breasts look like. Or, I wonder what it would be like to touch her. I don't have those thoughts. When I look at a man, when I hug a man that I'm attracted to, I am instantly aroused. I am instantly aroused by a man who smells good, especially if he fine. If he fine and he smell good, baby, I'm just saying, Meadow, you hilarious. No, you can't see my tits. Go see your mamas. Go suck on your mamas. But I am not attracted. His mother probably didn't want him to breastfeed. So that's probably why he's so excited about seeing some tits. I keep telling y'all these men are pedophiles. But it is nothing about a woman that makes my brain go into sex. Nothing. The guy that I told y'all at work that I like and he liked me, he hugged me this morning. He is fine. Fine. Not fine. Fine. He my type of dude. So he hugged me this morning and he smelled, oh my God, so damn good. And I told him, I said, you smell good. He's like, thank you, baby. I was like, whoo. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Raspberry Pie. So, you know, I don't understand why people are so offended by what other people like. Just because you like women and I don't. Why are you mad about that? Why would you get in your feelings about that? I have no desire to look like a man, to dress like a man, to act like a man. I'm all woman. I love being a woman. I love looking like a woman. I love putting on makeup. I love putting on dresses. I love putting on perfume. I love everything feminine about me. And these women that be looking like dudes out here, hey, do you. Do you? It ain't for me. Girl, I have followed some men that smell so doggone good. Do you hear me? You know what I'm saying? I have followed some I have followed men. I love a good smelling man. I like a fine man. You know, I feel like if you a man and you don't wear no cologne, something wrong. Put some cologne on. I love to hug a man and still smell him on me. That's the most sexiest. That's so sexy to me. You know, I just love a good smelling man. You know, I just feel like as a grown up, as an adult, you ought to put on some perfume and some cologne. I started buying Christopher like that spray cologne when I wanted to make sure, you know, it wasn't gonna break his skin out or whatever. But he loves cologne. I buy him cologne all the time. I tell him, put some cologne on. You know, put some cologne on. Smell good. You know, it's important that your breath don't stink. It's important that you wash behind your ears so your ears don't stink. It's important that you have on clean clothes that smell like they've been washed. I work in a big ass plant, a factory. And even though I'm not doing anything in there physically, but just to walk through is so damn dusty and dirty and nasty. I got so many clothes to wear to work. I do not wear these clothes back to work the next day. I don't wear the same pants to work. I will change my pants. I change my pants. I do not do that. Yeah, you probably need to find the cologne that you really like, you know. Huh. Hey, Angel. Hey, girl. Girl, no. I will follow a man. I have followed men in the store and asked them, what cologne do you have on? What's the name of that cologne? I used to work with this man, and when I worked him behind, he was a driver, and his name was George, and he's Hispanic. And George was a good-looking man, and he always smelled good, and he spent big money for his cologne. And I asked him one day, I said, what is that you wear? Because every time he would hug me, Lord Jesus. And so he came and he gave me the bottle of what it was. It was a little bit in there. Girl. I sprayed it on a pillow or something, or a towel. It just smelled so good, and it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap. He spent some money. You know, you can tell when a man spend money on his cologne because it lasts, it stick with them. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I missed about the ex-friend. He always smelled good. Always smelled good. It is imperative that you be clean, especially when you laying down with somebody. I don't care if y'all laying down and y'all just munching on Cheetos. Y'all ain't doing the bump in the grind. Please. Please. Whew. Gots to be more careful. I don't know what he doing right here. Innocent. Yeah, since they were in the fifth. Yeah. Yes, I am too, Alyssa, because they cologne smell much better sometimes than our perfumes. You are so correct. You are so right. So I love honey. I love a good smelling man. You don't wear no cologne, I don't even think I would date you, to be honest with you. Unless you tell me that there's a medical reason why you can't wear it. If you ain't got no medical reason why you can't wear no cologne, I ain't gonna talk to you. Like, why you don't wear it? I love when a man get dressed up and he put on his shirt and tie, his suit, and then he have his hair. Oh, let me tell y'all something. I gave up a whole lot of panties off of a fresh haircut. I gave up some panties off of a fresh haircut. And a man that got his beard trimmed and his goatee and his mustache cut. Lord have mercy. Whew. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna tell you, you could be the best man, you can have a lot of money, but if you are an unkept man, I don't care what kind of car you drive, I don't care how much money you got. If you are scruffy and you don't go get your hair cut and your beard trimmed and cut and your mustache cut and you don't wear no cologne, like Medea cologne, I'm not interested. I'm not gonna be turned on at all. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Girl, I could be I'm telling you, I have been in relationships and I was mad at them. Oh, that too. And that too. The toenails got to be out. You know, any man to go get his feet done and hands done. I love that. But I'm going to tell you, Angel, I could be in a relationship with a man and be mad as hell at him. And be like, I ain't talking to him. He blah, 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 blah. Let him FaceTime me or let him come over and he say, we going to talk. We going to talk. And he ain't had that haircut. He walked in and he got a fresh haircut. Just walked out the barbershop. Beard trim, mustache trim. Girl, I'm weak. I is weak. I'm weak. I be ready to cuss him out. You know what? Okay, what you say? All right, don't do it again. I'm telling you. I is weak, child. Woo! Gets me every time. Every time. You can be an ugly man, but if you get your hair cut and your mustache trim and your beard trim and you smelling good and you looking neat, girl, don't nobody care nothing about how ugly you are. Just the fact that you put in all that effort and you got that going on. Oh, Lord. I'm telling y'all, that is my weakness. And every guy I've ever dated used to always say to me, I know how to get you. I know how to get you. All I got to do is go get because I would notice, you got a haircut? I do that to men here at my job. And I ain't even, I'm not trying to talk to nobody at work. I'm like, you got a haircut? And I'm going to tell you another weakness I have. Bald head men. My ex-friend, he had a bald head. Every man can't wear can't be bald. Every man ain't got a shaved head for that. But all the men I've dated that had bald heads, oh, that's sexy. Oh, I like to grab that head that ain't got no hair. That just fresh meat, especially when they first shave it. Whew. Grab that head. Rub that head. It's on and popping. They do like it when I notice their haircuts. I'll say it. I'm like, you got a haircut? You got a haircut? Ain't nothing like a bald head man, baby. A bald head, dark skin, black man. Girl. And then I like a man that got a little salt and pepper. You know, they be gray. It be gray right here, and then it be gray in they beard and gray. Why did I just pass the car wash? Now see, I'm talking about men, and I passed the damn car wash. What in the hell? Oh, Lord have mercy. See, I can't talk about I can't talk about this stuff. Woo, I gotta go around the corner. I was gonna go to the car wash all the way over here, but I'm like, I might as well go to this one right here. Y'all done threw me off. Y'all done threw me off. Whew. Pass right by. Dang, I can't see. Any cars coming? Oh shoot, this car coming. Come on and turn. Damn. What you turn? The fuck? Girl. This the car wash? Yeah, this shit right here. Last time I was over here, well, not the last time. One time I was over here, big ass rat came from out here. I don't feel like driving over there to the other car wash. I'm gonna go to this one. What you say, pretty KD? Yes. The shoes is definitely a turn off. I just see my expressions. Woo! Y'all just don't know. Lord have mercy. And with all that being said, how in the hell could you want a woman? I'm just saying. Girl. Ain't nothing like a man. Ain't nothing. When Knucklehead sent me all them pictures of her, I was in the midst of sending my sister a picture of this sexy dark-skinned man, honey. And Chris saw me sending the picture. He talking about, he ain't all that. I'm like, okay. He talking about, my body gonna look like that. Whatever. Fine. I love dark-skinned black men. I love dark-skinned black men. My ex-friend was not dark. He was light. Hey, Caesar, how are you? How you doing? He wasn't dark. He wasn't light, but he was lighter than me. But he had a beard with the gray in it. Yes, Idris Elba. Yes, baby, Idris Elba can get it. I'm trying to tell you. The guy that I told y'all that worked with me that is a lineman, he makes $64 an hour. He had a haircut that I really didn't like, but he got a cute face. He got a nice beard. And he got a mustache, and he got a real long beard, you know. Did y'all hear me say he makes $64 an hour? And he do all the overtime. I told him the other day, I said, listen here. I said, I don't know what you got going on or who you got it going on with, but I don't need to be your girlfriend. I don't need to be your woman. I just want to come over and do you so I can get some of that money. I'm just saying, ladies, now, if you're going to give up if you're going to give up some twang, at least give it up to somebody who got something going on and got some money. Because we gave up enough free twang. Might as well get paid. I'm just saying. I'm going to find a way, honey. I'm going to find a way. I don't know what I'm going to have to do. He just be cracking up. He just be laughing. I be like, I'm serious. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. He just think I'm so funny. I'm like, I'm not trying to be funny. Devon, I don't know what you're talking about. Have you ever seen this group called the Silver Men? Yes, baby. Them niggas be dressed. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they are fine. Yes. They do be, they be dressed to the nine. Yes. They sure do. No, he not the no, he 45. The $64. Yeah. He how old is he? No, the 45-year-old is the other guy that I like. I like him too. Um I like him too. He's the that's the 45-year-old. He the driver. The other one is a lineman, and I think he's a little bit older than him, but they all are young. They all are young. I'm older than everybody, I think, that worked there, to be honest with you. I think I'm the oldest construction labor that works there. I'm pretty sure I am. Nobody is 55. So when I told the other lineman that I was 55, he was like, "You lying." He was like, "You don't act like you 55 and you don't look like you 55." I said, "Well, I am." And so the other guy that just made lineman, now I was gonna talk to him, but he turned me off by asking me could he come to my house the first time we talked on the phone or first time we text. Come to my house and do what? Come to my house and do what? My house ain't at home. You can't come to my house and you ain't took me for a damn cheeseburger. What the fuck you think this is? So I blocked him. But he just made lineman too. Ugh. He just got a lineman position too. So I might have to reconsider. He got some beautiful locks. Beautiful. Yeah, I was like, no. If I may, what do you think about Latino men? I've never dated a Latino man, Cesar, but I think Latino men are sexy and fine. I've worked with a lot of Latino men. And I'm gonna tell you this, Cesar. I went to Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico. I've been to San Juan, Puerto Rico 4 times. Fine, 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 fine. Yeah, I blocked him. I sure did. Because you don't ask me, can you come to my house and you ain't brought me no cheeseburger. This ain't no, listen here, my house is not at home. My house is not no movie theater. My house is no club. My house ain't no restaurant. My house ain't no amusement park. My house ain't no park. My house ain't no skating ring. All that shit is outside. You're not coming to my house and you ain't did nothing for me. No, take your punk ass, say your punk ass over there. So I felt like he was just looking for, you know what he was looking for. And ain't no bumping and grinding and you ain't spent no money. I don't operate like that. And even if you spend money, I'm still not finna bump and grind with you until I want to. Not because you want me to. Ladies, take notes. Did you hear what I said? You don't bump and grind unless you want to bump and grind. Man, it's tight. Oh, I see why they got rats. Damn. This shit back here. They probably got possums back here too. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he wanted. That's right. My house is not a motel or a hotel. No, ma'am. No. No, because when we do decide, if we do decide to bump and grind, you going to take me to a hotel or motel and you going to spend some money. You going to take me somewhere nice. So, no. We ain't doing that. Girl, you should see all this crap back here. Y'all see this crap? Look at that. Look at all that stuff. Look at all that. This is all back here in their alley. Do y'all see that? You know they got rats with all this shit. Yes, this is all back here in the back of the car wash. Yeah, and I feel like, as a man, if you listen here, I done said it before. You know what type of woman you dealing with when y'all deal with women. So as a man, don't let a woman come to your house and bump and grind for the first time either. Say, hey baby, let's make it special. I'm gonna take you somewhere really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's beyond messy. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me slide y'all out of here. Hold on, y'all. I might have to slide y'all this way. Uh-oh. Look at that. Y'all see all that shit? Let me see if I can. Can I turn the camera? Look at that. Look at all of that nastiness. Look at that. And then look at this. Look at the cars over here. And this is where the car wash is, where they washing the cars. Hey, Bo Diggs. It do. This shit is disgusting. Look at that. All them damn bikes and shit. That crap looks disgusting. It's behind the car wash. I just showed you where they washing cars, because you come through this little area and then you come around. This is right here in the right, they right, they're having a garage sale. This is right here in the alley part. It's disgusting. I don't know if they can get reported. They probably can. I know, right? The toy car. It's disgusting. No, I have not always had a strong self-esteem. Um, I actually have very low self-esteem. And I don't even know why I did. But I think the reason why I did, because people make you feel bad about yourself. People say things about yourself, about you. And, you believe them. And so once I stopped believing them, and once I started to really realize who I was and what I was, I started to act differently. I started to feel differently. And that's when I said to myself, girl, you a bad chick. Don't take this bullshit off of no man, no girlfriend. People, don't let people bully you, talk about you. Now I've always had a strong clap back. Okay, I've always been able to read a mother sucker. Okay, I've always been able to go toe to toe. I've always had a big mouth. I've always been chatty. I've always knew how to cuss, even as a little girl. I can't tell y'all how many ass whoopings I got for cussing. So why I'm like, why you look like what? Why you look like you look? The fuck you look like? Go ask your mother why she look like that. I know that's right, innocent. I know that's right. Yeah, I don't know what he talking about. Why you look like that? Why you look like the fuck you look like? That's the question. Look like you got a goddamn boat in your profile picture. Is that what you look like? Fuck out of here. So, it was something that I really had to work on. It was something that I really had to, I had to work on it. I had to work on it. But at 55 years of age, I better not have low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Charlie. You 55 too? Thank you, Bo Diggs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so, that's why I was shocked that somebody that's 52 is trying to talk about they look better. Who in the hell is telling somebody I look better than you? And she say she 52. That's weird as hell to me. I wouldn't give a damn what anybody look like, as long as I was happy with me. But obviously she's not happy with herself. But that's a lot of women. At 52, you still competing with women? At 52, you still trying to prove that you look better than somebody else? That's stupid. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I find that to be weird because when you hit 50, you should really have a sense of who you are, what you are, and what you want. You know, Hannah, there's no children in here. So if you a child, get gone. Yeah, bye-bye. I don't have any daughters, Raspberry Pi. I wanted daughters. But you know what? You can't. It's unfortunate, but unfortunately, it's a lot of women that just have not learned that. And your mom, maybe she just didn't know. She don't know or didn't know. And you can only know what you know. You can only learn from what you know. So, um, exactly, Caesar, exactly. So, it's no fault of her own. Maybe she just did the best she could to be, I don't know. But I tell you what, if you stick here, if you stick with me, Raspberry Pi, because I'm not going nowhere. If you stick with me, I will help you build your self-esteem up. Sometimes it can't always come from home. You know what I mean? Sometimes it can't come from even the person that raised you. Sometimes you got to get it from somebody else. But just make sure whoever you getting it from, they telling you the right thing. And they not, you know, gaslighting you or telling you, things that's not true. And I'm going to tell you the truth. If you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you the truth, even if it's something that you may not want to hear. But I'm going to tell it to you not in a nasty way. I'm not going to ever tell you nothing to hurt your feelings. But I'm going to tell you something that's going to help you. I'm going to tell you something so that you won't make the mistakes that I made. So you won't make the mistakes that I made and don't have to wait until you 40 or 45 or 50 to get it. I want you to get it now, because if you're not confident now, you have low self-esteem, you will accept anything from anybody and everybody. And we ain't doing that. So if I can be your big sister and tell you, look here, girl, no, 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 we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I've had enough relationships that I can give relationship advice. I've never been married. I don't want to get married. But all my girlfriends that I married, most of them are miserable. That's true. That is so true. Truth is always best, not necessarily harsh truth, but directness that comes from love. Amen. I know that's right, innocent Jefferson. I know that's right. It's nothing wrong with you being that way. Nothing wrong with it. That's true. That is so true. What is your name? The shape campaign. That is true. I agree. I agree with you. I agree. As you know, people love to tell you a lie about who you are. And people that do that is because they don't feel good about themselves. Yes, it is, Caesar. Yes, it is. You know, and I can't, and you can't save everybody. Everybody not going to listen to you, and that's fine. But I would just hope that me sharing stories and sharing things with you all, especially the women here, that you just learn, just love yourself. Just love yourself more than you love anybody. And I'm not saying that your children or your husband or your parents should come second, but I'm saying love yourself enough to know that you don't have to take nobody's bullshit. That you don't have to let nobody treat you any kind of way just because you love them. Hey, Oregon, how are you? You know, and I just, I want somebody to love, but I want somebody to love me. And I said this before. I said I don't want no relationship because I don't want to love nobody else, and I don't. Hold on, y'all. I gotta concentrate because it is tight up in here. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me take y'all out for a minute because I'm finna go in the office. Hold on. Might have to turn y'all a little bit. Okay. Let me leave the keys in here. I'm pulled in. I ain't trying to get my hair wet, but this is a car wash. There's my car over there getting washed, the red one. Ooh, it's dirty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What y'all say? You always like LED lights from car washes? Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you for telling them to like and subscribe. Thank you. Hi. But y'all know that the car wash is expensive. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. The champagne, the shake campaign. Yeah, because you know what? A lot of men suffer from low self-esteem too. They do. A lot of my insecure, all that. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Good. Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for offering. I'm doing good. Hey, Rhonda Porter, how are you? Thanks, girl. I got this ring from Jamaica. What do you think about some debate, mostly on TV and internet, about black women with weight issues, health problems because of that? Oh, hey, Maria P. You want me to pay now? What kind of car is that? I have the red Toyota RAV4. Yeah. Hold on, you all. Yeah, I'm getting everything.
How about undercarriage?
Huh?
How about undercarriage? We offering that one now.
What's undercarriage?
Okay, we put the machines under the car to remove the salt.
Oh, yeah. That'll be good, because it's dirty.
Right.
Hold on, y'all. I'm on a live stream.
Paying cash or card?
Card.
Okay.
45. Okay. Where you tap?
On top?
Oh, on top.
Yes.
Okay. I got money to
Yes.
give a tip in
You have
cash.
receipt?
No, I don't need it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good, good.
$45 for a car wash. Damn, it's expensive as hell. Expensive. $45 for a car wash. The fuck? It needed too. Look, that's my car. Ooh, it's dirty. Yes, $45. Yes. Girl, I'm in the wrong business. Okay. I should be getting a tune up and a wax and a car rotation and everything else. Shoot. Yes, $45. What was your question, Alyssa? You said when a woman gives you a compliment who you don't know, how does it make you feel? That's a good question. What do you think about some debate, mostly on TV and internet, about black women with weight issues, health problems because of that? Um, black women have a lot of stress. I'm not saying other women don't, but we don't get the health care that we should. They don't give us the health care. They tend to overlook. I mean, like myself, I'm overweight right now because of the menopause, right? And I'm trying to get on Wegovy, and my insurance and my doctor has put on my chart. She's like, "Don't be offended," but she has put on my chart that I'm obese, and I have the what's the word propensity of being diabetic. They still will not give me the Wegovy. So I feel as though, our healthcare system, they don't give a damn about our health. You said what? What'd you say? What I'm grabbing velvet petals? Yes, 45. You pay $65. Damn, that don't make no sense. That's a lot of money for a car wash. And see, I started to go to the other one. But I ain't feel like going over there, driving over there. So I was passing this one. This one is closer to my mother's house, so I came here. Yes, Velvet Petals, we is loving on some good men, girl. Yes. I feel black women in particular deal with a lot, not only taking care of themselves, but having to take care of their entire family, therapist, provider, life coach, shelf, spouse. You right. You are right. You're right. We do. And sometimes, not getting the help that we need and not taking enough time for ourselves. And that's so important that you have some me time. Even when you in a relationship with a man or even when you marry, you got to take that time and say, listen, I can be a better wife and a mother if you all would just let me have my time to go get my hair done, get my nails done, go get my feet done, do some retail therapy. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that for yourself. Yeah, Velvet Petals, you missed it, girl. Mm. Child, I was having a moment, okay? I was having a moment. I said it before. That's why I can't leave men alone. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Yeah, Caesar, I think it is. It can. I would consider it to be racist. I agree with you on that. Yeah, right. That's true. Who is here to listen to them? You're right. You're right. And I'm gonna say this to the men on the thread. You know, those of you all that are married or in relationships, sometimes, the one thing that irritated me about my ex friend was one time I had texted him because I wanted to vent to him about something that had happened at work and something that was, that was bothering me. And he cut me off before I could even tell him what it was. He was like, that's why you got your girlfriends. You got your girlfriends to vent to. I don't want you. You blowing my high. You blow my high. I don't want my high blown listening to you vent. Excuse me. Hey, Linda Lewis, how are you? And that really hurt my feelings. And what I was gonna vent to him about, it wasn't like it was something really that big. It was something, just a crazy situation that happened. And I told him, I said, wow. I was like, okay. Just like when I was moving, he didn't even say to me like, if he had said to me, look, Sherelle, I'm not going to um help you pack no boxes because you know that the type of work I do, my hands are always hurt. I'm not gonna help you pack no boxes. But if he had just said, yes, honey, I was ruling over the lineman, honey. Yes, Lord. If he had just said, you know what, but I'll help you move some things, you know, from your apartment, because he had a truck, a pickup truck. He didn't want to help me do shit and didn't. You know what I'm saying? And that really hurt my feelings. It really did. Let me tell you something, Velvet Petals. If I bring some tricks to him, baby, I'm gonna get that money. Do you hear me? I told him, I said, we ain't got to be girlfriend and boyfriend. I ain't got to be nothing to you. Just tell her I need you for a couple of hours and I'll send you on back home. Girl, $64 an hour. And he do double time, triple time. When I left today, his car, I parked next to him. His car was still there. Wait till I see him tomorrow. I'm going to say, you did overtime yesterday? Okay. Okay. Girl, he do so much overtime. You right. He didn't deserve me, Caesar. You right. He didn't. He didn't. And sometimes I think about him, and I just be like, and so when I blew up at him, the way that I blew up at him, it was massive. It was bad, and I know that I said some things that really hurt his feelings. I know I did. And I was trying to hurt his feelings. I was trying to hurt him. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and be like, oh, I wasn't trying to hurt him. No, I was trying to crush his. There's some kids in here in the car wash. I don't want to be disrespectful to these babies that's over here. But I'm glad you did chime in. You say you love to wear your crossbody bag. All right now. I like a crossbody bag too. Yeah, so far, I know you had to hide some people, but don't seem like you had to hide too many people that's been out of line. It seemed like it's a lot of sensible adult people here, which is good. But yeah, sometimes I think about him and I just be like, I just don't. Okay, so the men that are here, Caesar, Bo Diggs, um, who else? Where's he at? Where he at? He just was here. Did he leave? Oh, there he is. The Shape campaign. Um, that's okay. It's all right, Peter. If you looking for this bag right here, Ross. Yeah, Meadow. You know what? Shit, I don't know what I was gonna ask y'all. I forgot. Oh, this is what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask. What you said? Reconsider him. Reconsider who? Velvet Petals. But I don't know what I was gonna ask y'all. Oh, I think I was gonna ask you all this question. Right. That's true, Cesar. Thank you. But I was gonna ask y'all. Yes, Latino men are very fun. If you dealing with a woman, now men, I want y'all don't answer this because you think I'm gonna eat you up because I'm not. But I'm just asking you. But if you dealing with a woman and y'all know what that means. If y'all are doing that on the regular, and she ain't your woman, y'all ain't in a relationship, but you keep going over there and you keep ringing the doorbell and you keep stepping over the threshold and y'all keep making music, you know what I mean? And good music, and she's speaking in the microphone and you yodeling in the valley. Come on now, use your imagination. Even if she ain't your woman, wouldn't you sometime do nice things for her? Wouldn't you sometime bring her some flowers or bring her something that she like or take her out to dinner or take her to a movie or a play? I'm just confused how you can continue to go over there and do this and don't want to do nothing else for her. Don't want to help her if she got an issue in her house. Don't want to come and put a license plate thing on. Don't want to. I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. My notepads are full. So much wisdom here. I don't feel like I'm qualified to answer that question. I'm gay. Okay, that's okay. So, um, even though you gay, wait, so you gay, right? If you was in that same situation, the same relationship with a man, and you was going over there doing that and speaking in the microphone, and you know what microphone I'm talking about, and y'all was just that, right? Wouldn't you want to do something for him sometimes? I'm just saying. There you go, Caesar. So right, okay. So I know what you're saying. The shape campaign. I get what you're saying because see, people that are in relationships of the same sex have the same problems of people that are of the opposite sex. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm saying if you are on a regular basis, bumping and grinding. Where my car at? Look like you would want to do something for them sometime. I'm just saying. Uh-oh, look like my car almost is almost ready, y'all. It's looking good. Oh, it looks so much better. We ladies should get flowers and candy all the time. Come on, Maria. Yes, we should. And then we bending over and girl, bye. Okay. $45. My motherfucking car better be clean. Looking good, y'all. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. They working on it. They working on it. Look how dark it is outside. Dark. Right. I know, right? They getting it together. They got girls and guys watching this house. And it was dirty. Ooh, child. Yeah, it do look nice. It ain't even gotta be perfect. I'm just so glad. Cause it was had so much salt on it. From them putting all that salt. Yeah, it's looking good. Yes, honey. I agree, Rhonda. I agree. I agree. But you know what? I don't have to be your woman for you to treat me good. I don't have there's too many women that I know that are in those types of situations, and men treat them like queens. You know what I'm saying? So it can be done, but if you got a cheat motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Then no. Yeah, I am getting my money's worth. Yeah, cause it's shining. Cause it was so dirty. Oh my god, it was so dirty. Yeah, but Rhonda, I don't disagree with you about that. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't want no relationship, and I don't want no husband. But I want some. You know what? And I feel like if I'm good to you, you ought to be good to me. That's all I'm saying. Treat me how I treat you. And if you can't treat me how I treat you, we got a problem. Yeah. I mean, even if we friends with benefits, and you mean tell me you keep coming over here climbing in between my pretty brown legs and you don't want to do nothing for me? I told a man one time, he said, I'm in between jobs and you shouldn't be trying to get in between my legs. If you in between jobs, you need to be in, but you shouldn't be trying to get in between no legs. Maria, I like being single too. I really do. I don't want the obligation of being in a relationship and all that comes with that. I don't want nobody talking about why you doing, why you say, blah blah, skippy doo, woo woo woo. I ain't got time for that BS. I ain't got time for that. I don't want that. Girl, I treat myself the same way, Maria, and I expect, I expect to, um, I expect to be treated. I expect to be treated good. What? Worried about the wrong in between. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Now that's when you really need to keep it closed when they asses ain't got no goddamn money. I don't know why they think coochie is free. Thank you, Maria. So are you. So are you. And a man ain't gotta have a whole lot of money, but you gotta have a whole lot of effort. You ain't got to have a whole lot of money, but you gotta have a whole lot of effort. They are not in a relationship with. Well, let me tell you something. Most of these motherfuckers don't want to be in no relationship with you, Rhonda, but they want some pussy. They don't want no relationship with you, but they want your pussy. So here's the thing. If you don't want no relationship, but you still want my pussy, you gotta do something for it. I think it's ready. Oh no, the door's still open. It's ready? Okay, thank you. Hold on, y'all. Gotta move my seat back. Hold on, I gotta move my seat back. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, you too. Thank you. Oops. Now that's gonna smear the windows. Hold on, y'all. Make sure I put y'all up there. Turn on my lights. Woo! Lord, it smell good and look good. This light keep coming on. I think I need an oil change. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix my mirror because I cannot see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure. Okay, y'all. All right. Ooh, she looks so much better. She smelled good. Oh, yes. Oh, I ain't nothing like a clean car, honey. Ain't nothing like a clean car. Yes, Lord. I just wanted to get that soap off. I mean, that salt off my car. Yeah, it was fast, Grandma's Corner. It was. Thank God. Yeah, but, you know, a man don't have no problem asking you for your pussy. They don't. Men have no problem asking you for that. And so if you chasing me and you asking me for that, you got to pay. You got to pay. You got to take me out. You got to treat me good. If you telling me, oh, this is the best I ever had, or this is good, and if you keep coming back for it, then you telling me that you like it. Because a man don't have no problem getting no coochie. So he get coochie a dime a dozen. But if you keep coming back for mine, you need to keep coming back, and you need to do something for me and with me other than coming over here messing up my goddamn hair and breathing all on me and humping my back out and trying to nail me to the wall. Okay, I'll read it. I ain't got time for that with your broke ass, with your cheap ass, with your don't want to spend no money ass. Because let me tell you something, ladies. Whether you believe this or not, and I don't know what type of women you all are, but I believe that you all are the type of women that I am. I don't chase men for dick. I don't get in men's DMs. Damn. When under that Vita, I can get some water. Oh, well, whatever. It's clean. I don't care. I don't chase men for dick. Okay? I don't chase men. I'm not all in a man's face talking about when you gonna give me some of that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Y'all, I'm passing by the car wash. If it's crowded, I ain't going up in here. But if it ain't crowded, I am gonna stop and get me some gas. Let me see. It look crowded. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Might have to go on the other side. You know what? Forget it. It's too much traffic coming this way. I'll get it tomorrow. Yeah, going out to dinner, going somewhere. You know, and listen, I like sex just like a man likes sex. I enjoy it. I love it. I like it. But I want to be made to feel, I still want to be made to feel special. I still want you to make me feel special. Because when I was with him, I did a lot of nice things for him. I did more niceties than he did for me. And he chased me for my pussy. I didn't chase him. I mean, we agreed that we both always wanted to do each other, but he's the one who gave me his number. And in fact, I had his number, but he gave it to me again. You need to call me sometimes. The very next day, he was in my DM. What's up? What's going on? So, listen here. He knew what he wanted. He knew what he wanted to do with me. So, if he knew what he wanted to do with me, and listen here, he knew what type of woman I was. He knew what type of woman he was getting. He knew that I wasn't no low budget type of a woman. He knew that I wasn't no woman that didn't have a job, didn't have ambitions and goals. He knew that I wasn't the type of woman that didn't take care of her business and didn't stand on business. I bought a house while I was with him. So he knew what I was, and he knew who I was. He didn't get no bonnet head, furry head, pajama wearing type of chick. Even when we would start dealing with each other and I was in the apartment, he still didn't get no low budget ass woman. Oh, Angel leaving. So, treat me as such. Treat me as such. That's all I'm saying. Treat me as such. Why is this? Whose pickup truck is this? So, I like, I want a man who is good to me. I don't care if you my man or not. Be good to me. Because I'm going to be good to you. And if you can't be good to me and you can't take care of me, you can bounce. You can bounce. Yeah, me too. I'm glad she stopped by. I'm so glad you enjoyed the live, Angel. I wish you would come back and would not stay away and not let these people steer you away. Because it really hasn't been that bad, really hasn't been that bad. So, hey, Vox, how are you? That's true, Meadow. I read what you said. I love big black woman, if you know what I'm saying. But if I find there is no brain behind that big and beautiful body, it really pisses me off. I feel you, Cesar. I feel you. They'll be the first ones to ask what you bringing to the table. Hell, I am the table. Yes and yes. You have the same earrings? When a man asks me what I'm bringing to the table, I am instantly turned off and conversation over. You definitely ain't getting no twat. You definitely ain't getting shit from me. You ain't gonna even, let alone get my body. You ain't gonna get no more conversation. Well, that's true, Rhonda, but it is our power. But you also have to make a man realize that even after he got it, that he got to still do what it takes so he won't lose it. You know what I'm saying? Dizzy, I don't know what you're talking about. So you still got to make him work for it. Okay? Even after you give it to him, he still got to know that he got to still work for it because, this is what I'm going to say. Hey, Aunt Esther. This is what I'm going to say to the ladies here. I don't care how many women got the same. I don't care how many of us got a coochie. Everybody, you got to think of yours as being the best in the world. Even if it's not. That's how you've got to think. And so with that mindset, that means that he still got to do what it takes to keep what it is that he like. Thank you, Aunt Esther. Thank you. And I got it done last week. It's lasting. You got to make a man understand and know that he's got to be afraid to lose you. If a man is not afraid to lose you, then he's not the man you want. Because when a man is afraid to lose you, Rhonda, and I know you know this, when a man is afraid to lose you, he will do everything right to keep you. Thank you, Aunt Esther. Hey, Tiffany. So I don't care if I give it to you. Understand that I'm the baddest thing walking and you shouldn't want to lose it. So when a man don't put in no effort to keep what it is he love and what he like, because see, not only do you have some good, but you a good woman. You a woman who stand on business. You an entrepreneur. You own businesses. You own buildings. You own property. You got 2 and 3 cars. You got enough, you got money in your checking and your savings. You are invested in stocks and bonds. You understand what I'm saying? Every last one of us on this thread is different and unique in our own way. You can cook. You can dress. Your hair is fly. Your makeup is on. You are a class act. You walk in the room and you own it. And so you have to know what you are and who you are. You have to walk in that. Because once you give a man a sense of low self-esteem, low self-worth, insecurity, he will play you. Because you know what he will say? I got her. I can do whatever I want to do to her because she loved me so much. You don't make a man feel like you afraid to lose him. You make a man feel that he's afraid to lose you. You don't never make no man, I don't care how big his dick is, how well he can eat from the front to the back. I don't care if he flip you over, turn you upside down, throw you over his shoulder, carry you around like baby boy in whatever his name is. I don't care if he paying your bills, paying your house note, bought you a car. You don't never make no man feel that he the prize. And that's what's wrong with these men today. That's what's wrong with them. Because women have made a man feel like his dick is the prize. His dick is not the prize. What you have is the prize. And it's not just what's in between your legs, but it's all of you. But see, that's why you got to level up and you got to be secure within you so that a motherfucker will know, oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Pump the brakes. This ain't no average chick. Pump the brake. And if he's intimidated by you and about your success and who you are, see, because we're not bringing shit to the table. We're not bringing nothing. We are it. When a man says what you bringing to the table, end the fucking conversation. I'm done. I'm done. Because see, I'm not getting ready to split shit with you. I'm not a 50-50 woman. I'm not. If I'm over here paying my shit by myself, however way I'm paying it, however way I'm struggling to pay it, you're not finna come in my life and now I'm finna do 50-50 with you. No, I ain't doing 50-50 by myself, and I'd be goddamn if I do 50-50 with a motherfucker who wanna fuck me and who say he wanna be with me. I don't do no 50-50. Will I take you out on your birthday? Will I take you to dinner? Will I buy you clothes, or will I treat you good on your birthday or whatever? And just because, yes, I will. But I'm not finna do 50-50 of shit. I'm not splitting no motherfucking bills. No, not me. Not me. So guess what? If I gotta go 50-50 with you, motherfucker, I might as well stay over here by my damn self, where I pay it all. I ain't splitting shit with you. I ain't splitting shit with you. You are a man and you are to provide. That's it, that's all. That's it, that's all. If we living in the same house, of course I'm going to pay bills. I'm going to pay the light, gas, or whatever needs to be paid. But don't you dare ask me for some money to pay this motherfucking mortgage. I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep the house beautified. I'm going to keep it smelling good, looking good. But go half on mortgage or rent? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not, there is no 50-50 and you want me to pay 50-50 and be submissive to you? You want me to go 50-50 and be submissive as well? Get the fuck out of here. No, it don't take two to tango, baby. It only take one. Nope. you wouldn't get nothing from me. You wouldn't even get no more conversation. Nope, 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 nope. I ain't giving you shit on rent. No, ma'am. No, sir. Nope. Hey, pussy is too. That's expensive too. If you are not in the position as a man to pay rent and mortgage, don't date. Don't date no woman. Don't ask no woman to move in with you. You are a man and you should be able to do that. You should be able to pay all of the rent and all of the mortgage. See, you all want to be the king. You all want a woman to be submissive. You all want a woman to suck your dick. Y'all want a woman to fuck you. Y'all want a woman to cook for you. Y'all want a woman to clean for you. You all want a woman to do all of that. And then you all want us to step into your role and put the pants on and help y'all pay the motherfucking rent and mortgage. Never. Hey, well, guess what? All I'm going to tell you is good luck. I hope you find who you looking for. But it could never be me. I'm not splitting shit. I'm not splitting shit. Because, see, I pay all of my mortgage. I bought my own house. That house that I just bought, I bought that. I don't ask nobody to pay it. I pay it. So I be goddamn if you move up in my shit and now I got to split my mortgage with you? Fuck out of here. No, stay where you at, player. Stay where you at. Stay on over there in your house. I know that's right. I'm not living with no man. And that's why this is what I'm saying. Men don't know how to be leaders. Men want you to be what they are. They want you to have a dick and a pussy. You got to make up your mind which one you want. So my thing is, if you want dick, go with a man. If you want a woman, then go with a woman. But act like what you supposed to be. Well, see, Rainy think that a woman cannot do without a man. But I bet you any amount of money, I got more than Rainy. I bet you. And let me tell you something. Having cats is better than having y'all motherfucking needy asses that ain't got no fucking money. I'd rather feed a cat than a punk ass bitch ass man. Any day. I'll feed the strays out here before I feed a man who ain't got shit. See, Rainy is looking for a come up from a woman because he don't have it. See, that's the kind of men that are out here, ladies. And these are the kind of men that you need to dodge. You know what I'm saying? No, I wasn't talking about cats. All I'm saying is I'm not trying to put nobody down here on this live, okay? Whatever type of woman you want, Oakham, and she's willing to do that, it is nothing wrong with that. I'm not that woman. That's all I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you not to have that. Okay? If you find a woman who's willing to do what you just said, I'm not putting her down. I'm just saying I ain't that type of woman. I'm not that type of woman. I'm not. You know, and I'm not going half, and I'm not splitting shit because I pay my own bills now. So I don't need you to come in my house and split something with me. No. Right. And that's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I'm going to tell you how I was raised, okay? Let me just give you a little story. My mother never paid the mortgage in this house. Never. Okay? Never. Well, Rainy, that's good that your man is your provider. He should be. He should be. So I don't know why you made the comment that you made, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. So while you trying to come for me and trying to put a dig, well, I just said that. But let me tell you, my mother never paid the mortgage. Never. They would have been married 50 years had my father not passed. They paid this house off. Okay? My mother never, ever paid the mortgage on this house. And what I'm saying is, as you just said, Oakham, things have changed. Times have changed. Things are hard. I get that. I get that. But what I'm saying is that when you're dating and you're trying to marry, it is the man's responsibility to provide and be the provider. Women are not supposed to take on the same thing that you all take on. We're just not. So for me, I am not getting ready to move in, have somebody move into the house that I purchased. Now, if he wants, even if he said, well, you know what, which I'm not going to sell my house, but if he said, CeCe, sell your house and come live with me, we can buy a house together. And even after we buy a house, he's got to be in the position to be able to pay that mortgage. Okay, that's all I'm saying. And just what somebody else said, she said her man is her provider. This is how we go. It's God, man, and woman. We talking about when you're married. Now, if you're not married and you all got a living, see, this is why I would never live with nobody, because I'm not finna shack with you. What's the purpose of me shacking with you or living with you when and we screwing? No. Hell no, I'm not selling my house. Not ever, Aunt Esther. Not ever. I know they don't understand that, Rhonda. They don't. And see, well, you know what? I don't know why you, first of all, let me tell you something. Men do want boss bitches because men want you to take care of them. So that's not a true statement. Okay, that's not a true statement. Men want you to be a boss bitch and they want you to be submissive. They want you to do both. And they got to pick and choose. You got to pick your struggle. I know, Velvet. I know. And this is why I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but men want you, you gotta pick a struggle. That's all I'm saying. I would never take care of you, sweetheart. Marriage is very scary. It's a sacrifice, you know. Yeah, we do, but be smart and and want to add money to the pot. No, for boss bitches, I don't want them to become submissive. I want to make them be submissive. Well, you know, all I'm going to tell you is, you said you needed this live, Kendra. All I'm going to tell you is, you know, it may work. I don't know. Exactly. I'm just telling you, I'm raising my son to understand what his role is when he decides to get married. Okay? I'm not saying, men, let me say this to you. I'm not telling you to go out here and get no bum-ass woman who, when you turn the key in the door, she's sitting up there with a bonnet on her head and she's scratching her head and she ain't washed no clothes and she ain't cooked you nothing. She ain't got no clean house. Well, it's your mother's job to pay your bills. What? You sound stupid. Are you high, little Manny? BH, are you high? Men don't like bum ass women. Okay? So just like you don't want a bum ass man, a man don't want a bum ass woman. I've said this here several times. A man don't want you always asking him for shit. But see, you'll never have to ask a man anything for anything, because men offer and men do for who they want to do for. Men do for who they want to keep and for who they love. See, a man already know your value before he ever stepped to you. He already know what you working with. He already know who you are. So if you a woman that get your hair done every 2 weeks, if you a woman who get your nails and feet done, if he every time he see you, you together, you sharp as a fuck every time. Why do you need to go and say, hey, I need, could you give me somebody to get my hair done? He will offer to get your hair done. Hey baby, I know you like getting your hair done. Your hair is beautiful. Hey Veronica, your hair is beautiful, baby. Let me handle that this week. Let me pay for you to get your hair done. Men like doing for women. And when you find a man who don't like to do for a woman, he's a bum. He's a straight fucking bum. Here we go. Here's a man right here telling some truth. I love providing for my wife. She has her own career and has every right to pursue her dreams. But if shit hits the fan, I need to know that I've got us both because she'll always be there for me. And thank you. Thank you. Can I please, Rich Horton, can I please pin your comment? I'm going to pin your comment. And I want y'all to read what Rich just wrote. See, that's a man who knows his role. See, men like Rich know this. He knows the type of wife and type of woman he has. This is why he married her. He knows that if something happens with him, if he gets sick, if he loses his job, God forbid, either one of those happen, we want you to continue to be well and prosperous, Rich, right? But I'm just using hypothetically speaking. He knows that he got a woman that will step in where he's not able to because he's got some things going on. See, men need to know that while they're providing for you, they know that this is a woman I can build with. This is a woman that will be there. See, a woman is supposed to be by your side. She's not supposed to be in front of you because you're supposed to lead. She's not supposed to be behind you because you're not a dictator. She's supposed to be right by your side because God took your rib and gave it to her. So you all are side by side. You all are not equal. That's why it cannot be no 50-50. You're not equal. You're not. Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying, Marta Martinez. Same thing. Same thing. I know Velvet Petals melt in my heart too. Absolutely, Tiffany. I get my hair done every 3 weeks and my feet and nails by myself. And sometimes it's all right for him to offer to do it. It's all right. That's true, Rhonda. I'm just going back to the comments. What I'm saying is that men need to know that if the chips fall, you are there. That you're going to be there. That you're going to pick up the chips and you're going to pick up the pieces. So men don't want no bum ass woman. He need to know. If something happened with me, my helpmate, she got me. But to go into a marriage or a relationship talking about 50-50, I need you to pay half. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing it. I can stay by myself. But that's true, Velvet. That's true. You got to have your own thing. I pay for my own hair too. But I've had men to give me money to get my hair done. And my eyebrows arched and my nails and my feet. I've had men buy purses for me. I had a man that I'm not even in a relationship with. He sent me $2,000 in August. So, I know how I like to, I know what I require. I didn't ask him I didn't ask him to do that. You know what I'm saying? These women can't even put the phone down to continue to grow and build with their man. You're right. Then want to say what's wrong. You are what's your name? Cheeser. You are so right. You're right. You're right. You're right. And I'm not getting ready to sit up here and just talk about men. That it's just men, 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 and men, 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 because women do a lot of things wrong as well. You know, they do a lot of things wrong. Let me tell you something. And I've said this in my videos. If you all go back and watch my I have my own property, just need a real man. Girl, I need a real man too, but I need a man to come fix some shit. Before you fuck me, can you fix this goddamn motion light out here? You understand what I'm saying? Fix some shit. Why can't you ever, all these men to be in my inbox, in my DM, ooh, your ass big. Ooh, I would like to fuck you. I would like to do this. I would like to do that. Nigga, come and change this goddamn light. Offer to do that. Why did I take what? I missed what you said. I don't know what you're talking about. Some men are fatherless and come from broken homes, so they wouldn't even know anything about paying mortgage. But that's why, and sometimes mothers don't know how to teach that. You know, that's why we as women that are single mothers have to teach that. We have to teach our boys that. And that's what I'm teaching Chris. You know, that's what I'm teaching Chris. See, I started teaching Chris when he was little not to call no woman out of her name. I told Chris when he was little not to put his hands on no woman. I told Chris when he was little to open up doors for grown women. Christopher don't never go to no door and not open up the door for me and my mama. If he see a woman behind us, he step back and he opens up the door for her. He's been in the aisle, coming down the aisle at the grocery store, and a woman was coming down, and he has stepped aside and did his hand like this. See, you got to teach it. Yes, we do, girl. We do. We do. Yeah, he did send an amazing comment. He did. But you as a woman, you know how you like to be treated, and that's what you got to teach your son, how to treat women. Because I'm going to tell you, they ain't learning it from these men. These men are telling these boys, man, you should have hit that bitch back. Man, knock her motherfucking head off. Man, just fuck her and yeah, man, just get you some. You ain't got to respect her. Man, you ain't gotta put no condom on. Or if you get her pregnant, man, tell that bitch to have an abortion. That's how men talk. Yeah, you gotta tell them. How can you be a woman and not tell your sons how to treat a woman? That makes no sense. You know, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. It just don't make no sense. You all see them right here on this live. How many men come on here disrespecting me? How many? What is your highest percentage of the people that you all, I'm talking to the moderators. How many, what is the percentage of people that you all block on these live streams? What's the highest percentage, men or women? I'll wait. Here go another one. Here go. What you say, laughing out loud? Ain't no man watching you? It was some men here, so I don't know what you mean. It's always a man. Right. Always. The highest percentage of people that we hide on this channel are men. Men are abusers. They are rapists. They are child molesters. They are pedophiles. They have no respect for women. They have mommy issues. They hate their mamas. And I didn't say all men. I said men. That doesn't put everybody, we're not talking about all men. But 99% of the men, of the comments, the nasty, egregious, sexual comments are from men. So tell me who ain't doing something right. Their mamas. If they had a mama. See, a lot of women have babies, but they don't raise babies. They just have them. Like a puppy having puppies. They just have a whole bunch of babies. Y'all know women that have 7 and 8 kids. They ain't raising them to do nothing. Just having them like puppies. That's why the word bitch is a female dog. Think about that word. Female dog. Because a female dog, she's just a bitch. She's just having babies. And then after they're weaned and sucked on her breast, what she do? What do they do? Push them away. That's how women do their children. They push them away, push them out into the world without no direction, without nothing. Just push them on out. And then they have another baby, and another baby, and another baby. Why do you think so many men are fucked up? Why do you think so many men want to go upside your motherfucking head? Because their mother just had them and just pushed them out. She didn't do nothing. Nothing. And I'm not saying it's her fault, but I'm saying that's the reality of a lot of situations in our society. You know what? Get out of here with that crazy stuff. Get out of here. We ain't living in the Stone Age about women should be quiet in the church and all that. Go on with that. Go on with that. Ain't nobody. Go on. That's a sign that that's abuse too. You're an abuser too. Just the fact that you made that comment. You know, there's ministers and all types of people in church that are abusers. You probably one of them preachers that be like, oh, you shouldn't wear makeup. You shouldn't color your hair. All of that. Go on with that. That ain't of God. That's not God. God didn't just make you all to preach the word. God didn't just make you all to know scriptures. Go on with that. There are some women, when they hit a man, once the man can ignore it, but if she keeps on hitting him, it's time for him to hit her back, because some women are abusive too. Some women are abusive too. They are. But I still think that there's a way to, and that's a whole nother subject that I talked to Christopher about. I tell him, don't ever put your hand on a woman. Never. Because when you do, you're not going to stop. That's how mad you're going to be. You get away from her, you protect yourself, you use self-defense, and there's so many ways to do that. But we don't teach that. We don't teach that. Hey, how you doing, Tasha? Thank you for the gift, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love the new foundation too. Thank you. 50-50 isn't just about finances. People forget the value of love, compassion, and daily effort in a relationship. Money doesn't inherently make you feel anything, especially if your life is empty. So true. So true. But you know how I was talking about 50-50, and that's what I meant. You know? Yeah, girl, ain't nobody thinking about that crazy ass comment. Yes, you told me that, Marta. You told me that. Yeah, you told me that. And that's horrible. And I am so sorry. That's why when men say, oh, you're going to die long, good. Because the chances of a man sticking with you through your illness, no, they usually don't. They don't. And that's sad. That's sad. But you know what, Marta? Baby, he don't know what's going to happen to him. Karma is something. Karma is something. So he don't know what's going to happen with him. And I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're well. So, I agree with his comment, Rich Horton's comment about 50-50. I agree with you 100%. Um, you blessed that yours did, and it is a blessing. There's a man that's on TikTok. I don't know if you all follow him. His wife had a brain aneurysm, and it left her unable to speak, left her paralyzed, left her hands, her hands are closed up. And when I tell you, he loves this woman, he has not left her side. He has not. And they were a young couple. And when I say young, probably in their, early 50s. And, you know, it's just strange how life just happened. She wasn't sick, wasn't nothing going on with her. She just fell out and had a brain aneurysm. And I mean, he take care, he love her. I ain't never seen a man love a woman the way this man do. And I follow them on TikTok. And she's getting better, but she's been like this for a while. Yeah, you seen those videos, Yolanda? Girl, ain't many men gonna do that. Not many men. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think, I don't know. I feel a woman will more than a woman. I feel like a woman will be there for a man more than a woman will be there. Let me, I feel like a woman would be there for a man when he gets sick versus the other way around. And men are cowards. Marta said that men are cowards. Men can't deal with you when you sick because now it's not about them. So you got to remember, men don't necessarily marry because of love. They marry because of convenience and what you can do for them. Men want you to be their maid, their whore, their bookkeeper, uh, uh, the finance person. They want you to be all of that. They want you to be too many things. And so then when you get sick and something happens with you, then, oh God, you sick. Oh God, what? You know. But he loved her. And he loves her. He loves her. Yeah, women, Veronica, that's true. Yep. All that. Counselor, all that. That's true, Velvet. That's true. That's why I said what I said. Women need to know their value and their worth. And it ain't a woman on this thread who don't enjoy, if you are not a lesbian, that don't enjoy the company of a man and wanting to be with a man. But at what price are you willing to be with a man to give up yourself? I'm not willing to do that. I'm just not. Because, see, I can get some dick. I mean, that ain't hard for me to get some dick. But I'm not willing to give up CeCe to say I got a man. I'm not willing to water me down to make another motherfucker feel good about himself. I'm not willing to shack and live with a man just to say I got a man in my bed. I don't want you in my bed. Take your punk ass home. You came over here to get some yum yum and we yummied it up, and now go home. Deborah, what you say? Not if the woman is abusive. Some women are so bad, it's pathetic. She cheats on him and she works so hard and she still abused him. She takes knife to him and he had to defend himself. Well, he needs to get away from her, because if she's toxic, and there's a lot of toxic women, if you're a man and you're dealing with a toxic woman, you need to get out of that situation. The same way I would tell a woman, get out of that situation. Men, if you are dating a woman who is insecure, low self-esteem, want to go through your phone, want to put a tracker in your car, that ain't who you need to be with. I'm sorry. That's too much control. That's too much jealousy, and that's too much control. You don't need no woman like that. You just don't. That's true, Maddo. Yes, I agree, Alyssa. I'm doing well, Frank. How are you? I think all men have the same basic partial instincts, but when you truly find love, it challenges you to break those kind of knee-jerk reactions in favor of empathy and building a relationship. Yes, 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 yes. Rich, you are for the win tonight. It is we don't have men that come on this live that are this thought provoking as you. So I just want to applaud you. I give you your props because you a king. You a true king. You really are. You are a true king, because you got stupid things like this, but you are a true king. You are a true king. And it's just very, very hard to find men that are kings. Because we want you to be the king. I want my man to be the king. I don't have no problem letting you run things and do things. I want somebody that I can feel like I can depend on and I don't have to worry about stuff. Oh, I believe you, Deborah. It's a lot. It's a lot of women that, I just said that. It's a lot of women that are toxic. A lot. I'm 46 and have been separated for 5 years from my husband for 24 years. And I promised myself that I will never live with another man again. The last 10 years were absolutely horrible. I understand where you are coming from, Tasha. Uh, I understand. The crazy Gemini, I understand. I will never live with another man after living with Christopher Sperm Donor. No, Lord, he made my life hell. Hey, P Dogs 07, how you doing? Yeah, I feel you. That I will never do that again. Never, never, never. I feel you. I feel you. I do. I feel you. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. We are here to uplift, Marta Martinez. We are here to uplift and here to let you know that you did the right thing. Because, if you already dealing with an illness, you don't need the stress of a motherfucker who don't want to be there no way. You got to live. And when you under stress and you already dealing with a illness, you just killing yourself. You just killing yourself. Don't nobody need that. You better off without him. Yep. You're right. You're right. I know it was stressful. And who needs Velvet Petals? You absolutely right. And Marta, who needs that and you dealing with what you dealing with? You don't need that. You trying to live. I can't see myself dating a man anytime soon, more or less living with one. Ditto. 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 I think I've just come to the end of the road with men. It wasn't that I thought that me and this last guy was going to be in a relationship and we were going to be, an item. But I just expected him to treat me so much better. And he really has turned me off from not just him. I'm not just putting it on him. But just when I sit back and just think about the men that I've been with, and I am highly, highly, highly turned off. Highly. I don't want to be bothered. Let me tell you something. A man will kill you. He will make you go bald. Okay? He will. Oh, tell your son I said hello. That's sweet. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. I can't say it enough. You did the right thing getting the hell away from him. If he didn't want to be with you and you were sick and he left, good riddance, motherfucker. Bye. But I promise you, before you close your eyes and end this life here, he you're going to be hearing about him. Come back and talk to me. Come back. And what he has is going to be far worse than what you got and what you're dealing with. I want you to come back and say, CeCe, I can't believe this, but you were right. Ain't nothing good going to come from that, Marta. Ain't nothing good going to come from that or come to him. I'm telling you. I know, Alyssa, it is. It is. We have to remember that love is kind, gentle, and patient, and also real love is not of confusion. Thank you. Amen. Amen and amen. One thing I got understood with my husband, I want you, but I don't need you. Baby! Ah! You preach the sermon. You better come on. You better say that. You better say that. And you better say that even when you get married. Now, this is a married woman saying this. See, this is the problem with so many women that really irks me. They get married and they just give up everything. They just lose themselves in their marriage and in their husband. And you can't even let your husband think that he ain't got to still work for you. I don't care if you've been married 100 years. People show their true priorities when things get tough. That's so true. It sounds like you made the right choice, Marta. Yeah. I'm married and I believe that now. Yeah, because let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you all this. I'm going to talk to the ladies for a minute. Men, just hold out for a second. Then I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to get off this live. But I'm going to tell you all something. The worst thing that you can do as a woman is let and make a man know that you are not secure. And I'm talking to you all that are married. And what I mean by that is you got to be the type of woman and wife that you let him know. Do whatever you think you want to do and see what you will lose. But when you are married to him and you putting trackers in his car, when you going through his phone, when you doing all of this, and then he still cheat and then you still stay, you have let him know that you have no self-worth, that you are insecure, that you don't love yourself, and that you love him more than you love you. And the minute you let a man know that you love him more than you love you, he will walk on your ass. He will walk all up and down on your ass. He will disrespect you. He will think of you as nothing. Please don't get married and do that. You said, Miss CeCe, my ex was so dirty and low down to me. Now, 7 years later, you calling me, telling me how sick he is. Also, the doctor is talking about amputating his leg. Can only pray for him, but leave me alone. Girl, it happens. I'm telling you. Thank you, Junebug. Thank you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I had an ex that took me through hell. He has leukemia. I had to get 2 restraining orders on this motherfucker. 2. Not 1. 2. I've told you all the story in my videos. For those of you all that, are just now here, coming for the first time talking. He keyed my car. He called a psychiatric hospital and told them to call me that I was bipolar. He would harass me. He would jump out the... Girl. Every married person isn't happy and every single person ain't lonely. You better say that, Mona. You better say that. I need that on a shirt. Real talk. Because it's a lot of people that think because I'm single and I got cats, I got 2 cats. Oh, this is going to be your life. It's a grand life, baby, because I got peace of mind. Thank you so much, Marta, and so are you. Yes, he did. So, the moment, ladies. And I'm saying this to the ladies because this is what we do, what a lot of women do. And we do it more than men do it. I like to help channels. You like to help channels, James? Okay. We give a man too much power. Even our husbands. We give a man too much power. And I'm telling you, he got to love you more than you love him. He got to. A man got to be afraid to lose you. The moment you show him insecurities, he knows that once you show him you insecure, baby girl, you're done. You're cooked. He knows, oh, she loved me more than she loved me more than she loved herself. I can do anything. He knows that I can do anything. You don't ever let a man know that you love him more than he loves you. I don't care if you've been married to him 100 years. I don't care if you just got married and y'all still googly-eyed and everything is wonderful and y'all having sex 2 or 3 times a day and y'all hanging off chandeliers and swinging back and forth. He got to know what he got. And he got to know that if he loses it, his life is not going to be the same because you won't be in it. Please stop making them feel like they are more than what you are, because they're not. Yes, he will throw it back up in your face, Velvet Petals. He will. Absolutely, Rich. Self-love is worth fighting for, and if you give too much to your man, you will have nothing left for you, and he will complain. Are y'all listening? Are y'all listening? This is a man telling you how a man think about us. Marta, I've been weak for a lot of men. So don't be ashamed, sweetheart, because if you knew the things that I have done for a man, I'm sure they top what you went through. See, because we as women, we're always trying to have peace. We're always trying to pick our battles. Well, I'll do this if this will make him happy. I'll do that if that'll make him happy. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't lose yourself in the process of making your man happy. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying don't make him happy, but don't lose yourself. But, I know a couple, and I know that she's very, 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 very jealous. And they married, and she's so jealous. And I'm telling you, it's the worst thing she could have did. Because now, he got the trump card. And see if they are really enjoying each other company, it would be felt. And then if it's real, it would always be happiness. Yeah, I agree with that, Deborah. But you know what? That ain't enough. It's good, but it's just not enough. See, I'm going to tell you how you know you got that man. This is how you know when you got that man that really care about you. When you got a problem and he dropped everything to come and rescue you. This is how you know you got that man. When he don't just love you and care about you, but he love everything that is attached to you. Your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your grandpapa, your son, your daughter, the cat, the dog, the flea. If he called you up and you said, my cat is sick, and you boo-hoo crying, and he said, I'm on my way. What's wrong with the cat? What's wrong with the cat? I don't know what's wrong with the cat. The cat throwing up. The cat. I need to take the cat to the vet, to the emergency room. Okay, here I come. That's when you know. See, it ain't enough for me to kick it with you and key and love and hee. Fuck that. I want to know, are you going to be there when I got a problem? I want to know, are you there to rescue me? That's when I know you the man for me. That's when I know you love me. If I call you up and I say, you know, Christopher over here acting a goddamn fool. I don't know what's wrong with him. Put Chris on the phone. Put Chris on the phone. Hey man, what's your motherfucking problem? Why you disrespecting your mama? Hey young blood, you know what? I'ma come get you this weekend. We gonna spend some time together. That's when you know you got a man. When he with his boys, and you text him and say, I'm on the highway with a flat tire, and he tell you, well, okay, did you call AAA? But when he tell you, baby, I'm on my way, call a tow truck, I'm on my way. Let me tell my boys I got to go, because baby, I can come back to the bar, but I gotta come get you. Do you all understand what I'm saying? See, I laugh and kick it with men all the time. And I understand what Deborah is saying, but laughing and kicking it, that ain't what make you know you got that man. It's good when you all can vibe and you all can laugh and have a good time. I understand all of that. I get that. But see, don't kiki with me, and then when I got a motherfucking problem, you telling me you can't come. It's pouring down raining, and I'm on the road on the side of the expressway with a flat tire, and you gonna tell me call AAA and let me know what's going on? Now, if he out of town, if he at work, if he's somewhere far away, he can't get to you, that's different. But he still, if he's able to, he still should stay on FaceTime with you. Men that want you and love you, want to rescue you and want to be your hero. A man who don't want to be your hero is a man who don't want you. You better listen to me. A man that don't want to rescue you and be your hero don't want you. And I'm just going to use Marta if I can, because she told her story. He did not want her. Because if he wanted her, it wouldn't have mattered whatever it was that she was going through. He would have told, you know what he would have told Marta? He would have told Marta, baby, whatever you got, I got. Whatever you going through, I'm going through it. I love you. See, sex is not enough. Good sex is great, and it's a very important factor in a relationship. But you got to have more than that when you can't get in them sheets. When we come up off of these sheets, are you going to be there? Are you going to be there? Are you going to be there when my basement is flooded? Are you going to be there when I'm packing up this 5-bedroom apartment? Are you going to be there when I don't know what to do? Are you going to be there when I had a bad day and I just need you not to solve it or fix it, but I need you to just listen? Are you going to be there? See, it ain't enough for a man to give you some good dick and some money. You can get that from any man out here. But you want to know that you got the man that when you got a problem and you got a situation that you can't solve, he is there. See, we miss the mark because we want him to be this, and this. But where is he when you need him? You should never be walking out of your house with your motion light or your porch light not working, and you got a man that's coming to your door and he see, why your porch light out? Oh, well, I haven't got a bulb for it, and I don't know what right bulb to get for it. Before he ever walk his punk ass across your threshold of your door, he ought to look up there, take that, screw that bulb out, and say, I'm going to get you a bulb tomorrow. I'll bring it over here. See, don't just bring me flowers and candy. Bring me some shit I need for this goddamn house so I can be safe. So that you know that me and my child is safe. How you gonna say you like me and you love me and you screwing me on a regular, and I tell you, I don't know what's going on with my heat. I'm freezing. Me and Chris, we so cold. I had COVID. In 2020, I had COVID. Was sick as a dog. The heat went out in my apartment. I was dealing with a motherfucker who could walk to my house. That motherfucker didn't bring me some ramen noodles. But a man who lived across town saw me put on Facebook. I was in my coat, wrapped up in my coat, laying in my bed. He came at 10:45 at night and brought me a heater. And I ain't never gave him no pussy. Hey, Lily Pad. Do I need to say it again? But he liked me. He brought me a heater. He lived across town. He had to get on 2 expressways to get to me. He said, he inboxed me. He said, you cold? I said, I'm freezing. He said, I'm on my way. I had COVID. He came up to my apartment with a mask on his face and brought that motherfucking heater in that apartment. He set it inside of my apartment. Let me tell you something. That's some bullshit. Don't tell me that I need to make better choices. Why don't y'all be better motherfucking men? How about that? Now you can fucking go. You are always trying to blame the woman for y'all not being shit. I bet you ain't shit. I bet you a fucking dog. So what I'm telling you, thank you for having that dumbass motherfucker. What I'm telling you is this, ladies. If you want to know what a man is and how he feel about you, get into a situation that you need some help and see if he'll show up. Absolutely, Rhonda. Absolutely. So what I'm saying to you is that this man came with a mask and put that heater in. See, but it's these punk ass motherfucking bitches that just said what he said on this live. You need to make better choices. Why don't y'all be better fucking men? Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. It ain't our fault that y'all ain't shit. It's your fault. And from the woman who raised you to push you out of her coochie. So what I'm saying to you all is that it's good to have to be compatible, but it's what's even better is when you know they're gonna show up. And men, let me tell you something. Women are nurturers, and women will always. And there are some women that won't. But if you with a woman and you sick and she's not right there for you, that ain't the woman that you need to be with. Because we are natural born nurturers. Men who have substance and class are men that like to be your hero. They like to hunt you. They don't want nothing for free. They want to work for you. They want to work for you. But a man can't work for you if you are not in a position to be worked for. How can a man work for you when you giving it to him and he ain't got to do shit for it? I'm telling you what I've done and the stupid ass mistakes I've made. And I'm telling you, young women, older women, middle-aged women who want a relationship and want a man, don't do this dumb shit. You got to know that even if you ain't the finest bitch out here, you fine to you. You got to know that you so good and you got so much worth that anybody that don't want to be with you is crazy as a fuck. Even if you don't really believe it, convince yourself of it and walk in it and stop accepting less than what you deserve, because you deserve it all. You right, Mona. You got to know your worth. You walked into me telling women how to be worthy and how to appreciate themselves. That's what you walked into. Now listen and be quiet. So what I'm saying to you all is that you can have a man that you are compatible with. You can have a man that make you smile. You can have a man that make you feel good. You can have a man that make good love to you. But don't none of that shit mean nothing if when you get into a situation, he is not there for you. You can't say you love me and like me and watch me struggle. You can't say you love me and want me and know that I'm sick with COVID and I'm cold. You can't say you love me and you want me and you don't never, ever ask me, what do I need? A woman always needs something. Always. If I tell you I don't need nothing, that's a different story. But if you coming to get something, which is her pussy, you ought to bring something. Something. Because you can't tell me that there's nothing that this woman don't like. You coming up there to blow her back out, mess up her hair, peel her hair back, her fingernail polish off her toenails, and you don't want to bring some motherfucking flowers or some candy? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Well, I done had a lot of men laugh and talk with me and they didn't do shit. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100. My name is not Medea. Don't insult me, because I'm not insulting you. My name is CeCe. So I don't know if you being funny or cute, but I don't like it. That's true, Rich. That is so true. Thank you for hiding him. You come in here saying slick shit, you got to go. Go talk to your mama and call her Medea. My options are not like they were. Hard to find a man being in a wheelchair. You know what, Marta? You'll find a man who will love you, and it doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair or not. And listen here. Don't you be out there trying to find nobody. Let God find him and bring him to you. You ain't got to do nothing. I have had things happen to me as far as people blessing me, and I haven't asked for it, but God showed up and gave it to me just because he loves me that much. And God loves you just that much. You being in a wheelchair or not. So don't go looking for no man. Let God bring the man to you. And he will. You can meet a man anywhere. You can meet a man going to rehab. You can meet a man being in the grocery store. A man will love you regardless of whatever your situation is. That's real love. A lot of us don't even know what real love is because we've never experienced it. That's why laughing and talking, what the fuck is that? What is that? Yeah, it's good to know you can laugh and talk. Yeah, that's a start. That's great. You know what I'm saying? That's great. But it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Yeah, Deborah, I found out so many of them didn't like me either. You know how? When they didn't show up. Because guess what? We laughed and talked and kicked it, and I thought they did like me until I got into a situation and their asses didn't show the fuck up. That was the last dude. Oh, I would do anything in the world for you. Really? Really? I knew I couldn't count on him. I knew that if I knew that because when I got ready to move out of my apartment to this house, that motherfucker didn't buy a box, a piece of tape, and we had been screwing for a while. This motherfucker didn't even offer to give me half to move. And I moved, and all I paid was $800 to move. He gambles and smokes more weed than that. He got a good ass job, just like me. He could have put it on his credit card. That's what I'm, Pretty KD. I've had men do the same thing. So what does that tell you, Pretty KD? What does that tell you? That tells you that men can and will do what they want to do for who they want to do it for. So the men you were sleeping with did not like you. They didn't like me. That's the real reality of it. Because if a man who you ain't slept with is willing to show up and step in and do for you, and you got one that you over here sharing body, I'm sharing fucking bodily fluids with you, and nigga, you don't want to do nothing for me? Okay. Some women, oh, okay, I read that. I read that. Yeah, and you know what, Meadow? I should have been done with him. He came back. He apologized. He said he was sorry. We started all over again. And I'm going to be honest. If I can be honest and be transparent, I really, really liked him. I really, really liked him. And I really, 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 really wanted to give him a chance because I really, really liked him. It was hard to break free of him because I liked him that much. But he didn't like me. I don't give a fuck what he come back and tell me. I know that man did not like me. He liked the sex, but he didn't like me. And that's a hard reality. That's a hard thing to know that somebody did not like you. He did not. Thank you, Marta. Thank you. I'm just here to uplift you so that you won't feel like, there's no hope. Because as long as you here, there's always hope. Always. Sounds like he lost out, CeCe. He could have had so much more. Yeah, he could have. You're right. And you know what, Rich? Right now, he's holding a grudge and he's mad at me because I blew up on him in the worst way. And so he not won't ever speak to me again because of some of the things that I said to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I knew he wasn't coming back, so I did what I did and I said what I said and I meant what I said because I know how he treated me. Right, Alyssa. Right. You said that's deep. Yeah. That's true, Mona. Amen. It's okay, Velvet Petals. It's okay. But when you like somebody, when you see this was somebody that I had liked a long time. Um, have you ever loved someone you didn't like? No. But I know that that's possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was a narcissist, but you know what? He might have been. No, you cannot say the N word, not on here, because you will get banned from YouTube, just not from us. Um, Going through similar things right now. You're an inspiration. Oh, thank you. Um, you saying the guy that I was with was a narcissist? You know what, he could have been. You know. Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. You're welcome. But see, I have to be transparent because I never want to be on this channel acting like I'm something that I'm not. I'm going to always be transparent and tell you all the truth. And that's what it was. I let him come back more than once because I really liked him. And see, my problem is that I give people too many chances. You know what I'm saying? I give people too many chances. And my mother says that the problem with me is that I give people too many chances, and then when they really hurt me, then I blow up like a volcano. And then I say stuff, and I say all kinds of stuff, and then it's almost like unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? I've been with a narcissist. Christopher's father is a narcissist, so I know. Yeah, and that's you said I did the same thing, CeCe. See, that's a problem. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem that I need to work on. See, that's not his problem. That's my problem. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know if something happened with me in my lifetime. Thank you, Traveling 26. I don't know if something happened with me that I'm that way. But I'm not that way with just men. I'm like that with women that are my friends too. Right, ignoring the red flags. Yes, 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 pretty KD. Yes. Let me go back up here. You're giving them another reason to hurt you again. Yes, yes. I'm doing good, Nikki. How are you? Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you all like the hair. I'm trying to make it last until Saturday because I got a party to go to. But thank you all so much. Um, when I love a man, it takes a lot for me to be done with them. But once I'm there, ain't nothing that can change it. Same here, Lily Pad. Yeah. Jan David, you said been there, done that. Yeah. So, you know, thank you so much, Julie. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's something that CeCe have to work on. That's something that I have to work on. I don't know if I have some type of abandonment issues. I don't know. My mother told me, she said, you should get into heaven just for the way you forgive people. Because, see, I'm the type of person, and this might be a personality defect or not, but I'm the type of person, when I love you, oh, baby, when I love you, I love you. When I love you, I'm going to go to the end of the earth for you. End of the earth for you. And it's not just for a man. It's not just for a man. So that's something that I have to really work on. Not letting people continue to do things to me and taking people back when they have hurt me. I have to learn how to cut. Yeah, that's true. I have to learn how to cut people off and move on. And I don't know why that's why I tell you all the time, I'm just like anybody else. Just because I'm a content creator, just because I'm a content creator doesn't mean that I don't have the same stuff. Yes, they do, Aunt Esther. They do. You're right. They do. And see, sometimes I think, this is what I know. I think men see weakness in me. Because what happens with me, I heard a woman say that if you take a man back, you need for him to pay a re-entry fee. And I like that. And that doesn't mean necessarily money, but that means you got to make a man kind of grovel. If you make it too easy for them, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing. But like I said, right now he's angry. He's real, real angry at me. He mad. He whatever, whatever, because it's the things that I said. But, hey, you know, I'm going to tell y'all something. Next week, November 19th, is my sister's birthday. And next week, November 19th, it will be 1 year that he and I have not talked. It's already going to be a year. Already. And we didn't talk for 14 years prior to that because of another situation where he was real nasty and mean to me. We would see each other at school events and we wouldn't say shit to each other. And guess what? It's getting ready to be the same way whenever I see him again. In fact, he won't even come to nothing that our class have. He missed the all class picnic. He missed the picnic with just my classmates. He didn't come to that. He's missed a couple of parties. Yeah, he is mad because of what I said was true. Yeah, he is mad. I understand, Marta. I understand. When you sick, and you got a condition, of course you're gonna feel like that. Of course your self-esteem gonna be low. But let me tell you something, baby. If God woke you up and he waking you up every day, I said this earlier, you wasn't here. You ought to give God some glory, thanks, and praise. I don't care if you in a wheelchair or not, you still here. I just lost a good girlfriend last weekend to breast cancer. I've got several girlfriends that are going through cancer. Okay, so give God some thanks and some praise. Your husband didn't want you, but God did. Because you alive. You alive. That's your source, not your ex-husband, not another man. That's who love you. And that's who's your source. Men can be extremely mean. I've had men. Yes, I've had. He's very mean too. This guy was kind of mean too. So yes, I see. That's what I'm saying. And you've lost a friend. And it's a hurtful thing. It's a hurtful thing when you love somebody a lot and then they don't love you the way you love them. And when I think about that, I think about how we treat God. That's how we treat God. God loves us so much, but yet we won't thank him. We won't praise him. We won't acknowledge him in front of anybody else. Have you ever, I'm going to tell you what I used to tell him. I used to say, you know what? I used to say, when I see you at events, I say, you act like you ashamed to come over and hug me. I said, that bothers me. Well, God is the same way. God is the same way. When we don't give God praise, or we don't, when we around people and people say, oh girl, you got this and you got that, and when we don't say, girl, it wasn't nothing but God. When we don't acknowledge him or talk about him or act as if we did it ourselves and it didn't come from him, think about how he feel. So just like you don't want to be rejected, just like you don't want to have your feelings hurt, you don't want to be made to feel a certain type of way, neither does he. Because he gives us everything that man can't give us. Do you know that you have never, ever been taught how to love? Do you know that you came in the world knowing how to love and nobody taught you that? Have you ever watched a baby kiss you or hug you, or a little baby smile at you? Don't nobody teach them that. Where do you think that comes from? God is love. And he puts that in us before we even know what it is. That's how amazing and wonderful our God is. So I said that to say that when somebody walk out of your life or walk away, know that God is still there. Marta, you got to know that whether a man come or not, you still here. You still breathing. I don't care what's going on. You still here. You still able. You able to get in the wheelchair. You not dead. You haven't lost yourself because you have this condition. God is right there. He walked out and God stepped in. Because you still alive. You in a wheelchair today and he could be in a casket tomorrow. We don't know how God is going to do what he going to do. All we need to do is trust him that he will. If you get up every morning and you don't know what to do and you don't know how it's going to go, just say, I trust God. I'm going to put my faith and my trust in him. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know where it's going to come from. I don't know how it's going to show up, but I'm going to trust God. I'm going to trust God. And if you trust him and if you believe in him, he will show up for you every time. I'm a living witness. I'm a living, walking witness. Do I miss the ex-friend? Yes, I miss him. I'm sure you all probably miss people that have walked away from you. But you know who I cannot have walk away from me? Is God. I cannot have him walk away from me. God said that we are supposed to pray for our enemies. And that our enemies will be our footstool. They will be at our feet. Your husband is going to have to come back to you and say he's sorry. Not because I said so, but because God said so. He going to have to come back and tell you that he's sorry. We don't know when he coming back. You may not even get the apology, but he going to have to say something to say he's sorry, because God gonna bring him to his worst part of his life, that he gonna make him remember what he did to you. He gonna make him remember. He gonna have to come back, not because I said it, but because God said it. You can't do people wrong and do things to people and think that there's no consequences behind your actions. He was supposed to take care of you. You took vows and said, in bad and worse, to death do us part. In between them dashes of when you marry, there's things that happen. There's things that go on. He was supposed to be there for you. And because he did not do what he was supposed to do as a husband, he is going to pay that cost. So you ain't got to go looking for no man because you in no wheelchair. Because the man who left you going to come back and he going to bow. He going to get down on his knees and ask you to forgive him. He going to have to come back and say he's sorry. Because guess what? If he don't, every day of the rest of his life is going to be messed up. And he not going to know what's going on. But God going to bring it back. He going to put it in his ear. You remember what you did to your wife? I'm telling you, I've had people have to come back. I've had people to have to come back. Not because they wanted to, but because they couldn't get no rest. Their spirit was all over the place. I'm telling you all, we have a living God that sees and knows everything. So while people think that they're getting away with how they treat you, baby, if you belong to him, the Bible says no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It may form, but it shall not prosper. So you got to understand that people that don't do right by you, that were supposed to do right by you because he put them in position to do so, and they didn't do what they were supposed to do, God is going to deal with them. That don't have to be just your husband. That could be your neighbor. That could be your boss. That could be your child. That could be the man next door. But before it's all said and done, they gonna have to come back and make it right. Because if they don't make it right, their life ain't gonna be right. God whispers in people's ear when they have not done you right. So Myron, I would go on, honey, with life as you have, as you should. And God is gonna show you real love. Because the next man gonna come and he ain't gonna even see the wheelchair. You know the first thing he gonna see? He gonna see you. And then after he see you, then he'll see the wheelchair. So don't give up on love. Don't give up on God's blessings. Don't give up in not trusting him. Because he hasn't left you. I'd rather for anybody to walk out of my life than for Jesus to walk out of my life. I can't afford for him to walk out of my life. You can't afford for him to walk out of your life. You got to know that God is with you. When man fails you, God is not of a man of failure. We got a whole lot of men that fail us, but God is not a man that will fail you. Put your trust and your faith in Jesus. Lean on him. Lean on him. Because you still here. And as long as you are here, you can be healed. And if God decides that you're not going to be healed, at least you got some peace. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. At least you got some peace. Who wants to be sick and not have no peace? So don't none of y'all look down on yourselves. I don't care what people doing to you. Don't look down. Look up. Because that's where your help come from. I'm just saying. We all have been hurt. We all have been devastated by somebody that we really loved and cared about. But God loves you more than anybody can ever love you. The difference is that we see people that we love and we don't see God. But God is right there. I don't care how much it hurt. Yes, keep God close always. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, so true, Nikki. Well, you guys, I have talked y'all ear off. I think this was a good live. I hope that I brought tears to your eyes. I talk a lot of stuff on this channel. I talk about a lot of things, a lot of different situations that we all face. But I just want to encourage you, all of us, me, you, everybody. Value your life, love your life, because people are dying every day. People are dying every day. And just, enjoy your life, whether you have a partner or don't. Thank you, CJ. And just know that no matter what you're going through, God is with you. He's with you. And I know it's hard to trust God because you don't see him, but you do see him. You see him in me. I see him in you. That's how we know God is real. That's how we know he's real. So keep your faith and your worth. Don't give up your worth to nobody. Make people work for who you are because you special. That's true. Amen, Polly. You are special and you deserve to be treated as such. So, you when people leave you or do things to you or whatever, um, when people do things to you or say things about you or whatever, it's all right. I don't. That's a sick person there. I'm glad you getting rid of him. Um, don't give up. I get a lot of nastiness over here. A lot of nastiness. I was really shocked that and I know I keep bringing her up because she had been watching me so long, and for her to call me hideous, and for her to say, and I'm not bringing this up because it bothered me. I'm bringing this up because there's a lot of people that watch my content. They never say anything, right? And I know what you meant, James. They never say anything. I know you meant to say, hey. They never say anything to me. I never even know that they're there. But for you to watch my content as long as you have, and then you let the devil use you to say something that nasty to me, lets me know that people don't have nothing or no one or no God in their life. That's good, Marta. You welcome, Raquel. You welcome. Oh, thank you, Veronica. Thank you. You know, and I say this all the time. Everybody don't like everybody. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. But what I know about people on this platform on YouTube is what I know is that there's a lot of people that are suffering with mental illness. Thank you, Polly. Thank you. There's a lot of people that are suffering with mental illness. Oh, thank you, Meadow. And it's real. It's real. And I'm trying, you all. I'm just trying to be a better person. I miss the mark so much. I miss the mark so much. Because of the fact that I've been bullied so much in my life, I just can't stand it no more. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just can't stand it. And this is where I pop back off at people, you know, and I'm trying really hard to change that. I really am. I really, really am. I got a lot of things I need to work on, you know, and I know that I went off on the ex-friend. I went off on him in the worst way because I was so mad and so hurt, and I couldn't believe that I gave him another chance from 14 years ago, and he messed up like that. You know. Oh, thank you. Oh, Marty, you sweet. You are so sweet. I'm always here for you, always. Um, Thank you, Mimi. I love it too. And you know, I mean, I have a lot of regrets about a lot of things, and one of my biggest regrets is hooking up with him, giving him that chance, because I don't know. I just thought he was going to do better. I just thought he was going to treat me better the second time around after not talking to him for 14 years. And I can't wrap my head around it, right? I can't wrap my head around it. But betrayal is very hurtful. So I understand where Marta's coming from because I feel like, I was betrayed as well. I really do. And oh, and hey Embry. And so, I'm just gonna say this, I've just learned to let people be where they gonna be, and I'm just gonna be where I'm gonna be. And that's that. So you all, I'm gonna let you all go. I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat. It's almost 7 o'clock. Chris was like, "Are you coming in?" Because I've been on here for so long. But I appreciate you all sitting here chatting with me. I hope that and you all have said it, so I'm not gonna say I hope, but I'm gonna say I'm glad that I helped you all. I'm glad that I was an inspiration. I hope I want to know or hope to, or hopefully I've made you feel better. And that's not just for Marta, but that's just for all of us. I hope that, you know, I hope that I made you feel better. And I love each and every last one of you all. Oh, thank you, Marta. And I'm praying for you too. I really am. And I'm just asking God not only just to heal your body, but to heal your heart, to heal your heart, um, and to give you peace. You know, love you too, Embry. You too, Tiffany. Have a good night. Love you too, Polly. Um, so I appreciate you all. You too, Nikki. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. I appreciate you all taking the time out of your day, sitting here, chatting, being on the live, liking the live, enjoying the live. I just appreciate you. Thank you to all my moderators, Meadow Shrub, Velvet Petals, and Alyssa. Thank you all for moderating the live tonight. I really, really appreciate you all as well. My heart is just overjoyed. This is what I like to do. This is what I love to do. I've been talking since before I was walking. Um, Rich, I hope you come back. I really do. You were a joy to have. You really were a joy to have here. I really, really enjoyed you. I enjoyed your advice and your input. I wish I could clone you for a lot of us. I really do. Your wife is truly blessed, as well as I know you are blessed as well. Hey, Bernetta. Same to you, Tiffany. Same to you. So I hope that I'm gonna try to come back on live tomorrow and talk to you all. And oh, hey Toya, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, you so sweet. This is what I like to do. This is what I love to do. Like I said, I've been talking before I was walking. My mother said I was talking at a year old, and I can talk. And that's my passion. Not just fashion, but just connecting with you all as well. Fashion is my passion, and that's why the channel is named what it's named. But they was behaving sort of, not these people, but some of the people that we had to hide. But I love you all, and I care about you all, and I want all of you all, to find the joy in your life. And not only to find the joy in your life, but to have peace in your life, because it's important. It's important. So you all have a great night. Love to all of you all. Peace, love, and blessings. And I will see you in the next live stream. I will see you in the next video. Okay? Love you all. Mwah. Bye. Thank you for the compliment on the hair. Thank you. All right, Marta. Good night. Love you too. Love you all. Love you. Mwah. Bye, guys.